Hi, Book Monster Mitch, to give you a little reading update. I haven't been on YouTube. Well, I've been on YouTube. I've been watching, other other videos. Uh, to part of Brian Bell live stream the other night. I wasn't a part of it, like I wasn't on it. I wasn't featured on it, nothing like that. I was in the comment section of, you know, just in the live feed, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to explain it, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, if not, go check out Brian Bell's channel. Uh, BellTube, the name of his channel. His name is Brian Bell, so instead of saying, you know, uh, BookTube, or since he's a part of YouTube too, I guess he just used his last name and the word tube, and I guess that's how he got his channel name. Uh, who knows how some people come up with channel names? Anyway, so yeah, if you have not subscribed to enough channels, his is one to check out. I check in every so often, see what he's got going on. So anyway, the reason I haven't made videos in like maybe 2 to 3 days, possibly about that long, uh, possibly a little bit longer, is I've been reading a good little bit. Sorry for the stutter. I just noticed the camera freezing. So if this comes out a little uneven or not of good quality, it's not me. It's more than likely weather condition, or something messing with the connection overall. So anyway, um, I've been reading, like I said. I'm still reading Heart Shaped Box, and guess what? I am over 50%. I am right now 56%. I have reached the beginning of chapter 33. I'm sorry, chapter 32 before this recording. Um, so yeah, hopefully I can finish it relatively soon. Hopefully, um, don't don't hold me to it, but hopefully in the coming week I can um put Heart Box to rest, and be done with that book. I don't mean be done with it in any slight, as in it's not a good story, not a good author. No, none of that is the case. I just, I'm ready to move on. It's been months now that I've been reading that, probably a good 3 to 4 months. just look, my reading varies very much. I've mentioned it, I'm sure, on the channel several times, but I jump around, I skip around, I may get bored or not interested at the moment with this or that. So, I'll pick up other books in the meantime and do other things like video games, of course, read other books, like in the process of reading Heart Shaped Box, I have started the Minton's Discovery, J.A.J. Minton, Strange Eons, Book One, Discovery. Again, if you're not familiar with J.A.J. Minton, that's the Minton family of talking story. That's John, Amy, and Jacob. Minton, John, and Jacob, father and son, make up the or make the videos for their channel Talking Story that they do together. Another great channel to check out and follow. Um, so yeah, but like I said, although Heart Shaped Box is a great book, uh, Joe Hill, the son of Stephen King, I mean, come on, what more needs to be said? What more can you ask for? But um, a story from the Prince of Horror, since Stephen King is the king of horror. We got one of his princes uh, writing Heart Shaped Box, which is a ghost story. And like I keep saying, a great story. It does drag here and there. It has its down points, which after I finish the book altogether, I'll make a video on, things I liked, things I didn't like, kind of a review of it. Um, in the meantime, I urge you to go pick it up for yourself. It's only right around 370 pages overall, more or less. Um, 57 chapters, I believe. I just know that because I happen to look at the table of contents, chapter chapter listing. So, forgive the noise. It's Saturday, Labor Day weekend. If you're in the States, it's Monday, the first Monday of September is a holiday here, where a lot of businesses are closed, except for hospitals and things like that, of course. But as far as major, you know, businesses and, things of nature, yeah, they're all closed for the first Monday in September, um, here in the U.S. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure that how it got started, but um, you're not here for that. You're here for the books. Um, so along with saying I will finish up box, hopefully in the next few days, like I said, it um, for sure. But I will come back on here um, when I do finish it and let you know I have finished it. So along with that, another update I want to bring up before I let you go. I I'm not sure when. Well, I know when I would like to do it. I just don't know uh, if I'll be able to do it. Start it sooner than January, but at least in January, I want to go back to a book series that I made a video for on the channel last year. My second or third video on the channel. No, it's not the Wheel of Time. It's for Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's a trilogy that, like The Wheel of Time, I really want to read. Feel like I have to read in a way, although you don't have to read anything unless, like I said, it's for school work or things of that nature. Yes, you have to read that. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, but so I might break the rules, but I don't make the rules. Okay, um, just a little sense of humor there. So anyway, as a fantasy reader, I feel I have to honor um, kind of the roots of fantasy, you know, uh, that many people say, and I agree, Tolkien may not have been the starter of fantasy. He just made it stay and stick around with The Hobbit, with The Lord of the Rings, with Middle Earth. So unfortunately, I do not have The Hobbit. Um, I do have The Lord of the Rings. So I will, you know, um, start there at least if I can get my hands on a copy of The Hobbit relatively soon. I will incorporate that and read The Hobbit before the Rings trilogy. But yeah. So if I can start Lord of the Rings before the end of 2025, I will. But for sure, not long after 2026 rolls in, I'll be um, in Middle Earth with Frodo, Sam, Gandalf, that whole crew, taking the journey with them to Mordor and uh, going to destroy the One Ring. Um, and not as a side note, not only do I want to see where fantasy became popular in Tolkien's words and setting and everything, but come on, I have to be honest and say Peter Jackson, um, and going with his gut, going with gusto to put the Lord of the Rings trilogy to film between the years of 2001 to 2003, excuse me, one movie a year, one movie each December. December 2001, Fellowship of the Ring came out 2002, December, Two Towers came out. December 2003, The Return of the King came out. So, um, even though New Line Cinema is no longer um, putting out films, movies by on their own, uh, props go out to not only Jackson but New Line Cinema as well to allow him to say, "Hey, we're behind you 100% to put these movies out," and it worked. Um, People packed theaters to watch those. Actually, the set I have for movie tie-in covers, I believe it has the same photo for each of the books, but it's a movie tie-in cover nonetheless. So yeah, not only will I finish Archie Box relatively soon, I'm looking forward to diving headfirst into Lord of the Rings Middle Earth soon after. Um, Maybe not right after, but soon, 2 to 3 months later, probably. So let me know, what are you reading? Have you finished anything worthwhile, whether it be fantasy, horror, whatever? No wrong answers. Leave comments, like, subscribe. Um, it helps out. The last I looked, the channel now has 62 subscribers. Um, that's not bad. So, thank you to everybody watching the videos, subscribing, and comments, the whole 9 yards. I appreciate it so much. it makes a difference. Um, I can't say more than that. So, as always, thank you. Um, love each other, take care of each other. And this is Monster Mitch signing off for another video. I will talk to you guys. Bye.